Hey guys, Big B ADV. Um, I did a video here about a week ago. I had difficulty and, like I say, in scaling my screens. I finally got them to split, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. So I've got a lot to learn here on the Vegas Pro 16. Um, Scratch actually asked me if I would publish a front view only. So here is a front view only of that short 4.5 minute video. Basically, a couple of basic things I want you to talk about is number one is picking your line. Um, you're standing up like this, riding 20, 25 miles an hour. You need to be looking out there, 20, 30 yards and picking what line you're going to take. That doesn't mean that I'm going to look down at my front tire and make sure I take that exact line. It means I'm going to learn how to weight the foot pegs and to follow that line without looking at it, because I have to continually be looking out forward and scouting the line that I'm going to take, especially when you start riding faster and faster and faster. You look down, you're going to go down. That's kind of the bottom line. When you're standing up like this and you're in this deep sand, you can see I'm in the desert. So this stuff, if you stand in it and wiggle your foot, you're going to sink up to your ankles. And it gets deeper as the summer goes on and the moisture dries out of it. But basically, when you're standing, you're picking your lines, you're looking forward, but I'm letting that bike go all over the place underneath me. Um, the handlebars are going left and right. The seats going up and down and back and forth. And if you get a death grip and you lock your shoulders and your knees and stuff up, that sand's gonna pull you one direction. It's gonna throw you down. So it's real important to keep your knees bent and flexible. Make sure that you're letting the bars float. Make sure you're letting your body move. So when that handlebar turns left on me like that, I wait. Basically, I'm weighting the right foot peg to kind of counteract that a little bit. And you can see right here, I slow down. This sand's very deep. I slow down to talk to these kids. It about took me over right there because I dug in so deep. So speed, I'm not going to tell you that you got to be flying through this stuff, but if you've got a little bit of speed, it's better to carry a little bit through this. Reason being is it gets you up on top. So if you did get pulled to the left by a rut, that front tire is not digging in. It's actually floating up on top of that sand in its rotation, and it allows you to counteract then with your right foot to pull the bike back upright without having to feel like you got to pull that handlebar around. But you'll notice, like I said, that those handlebars are going back and forth and back and forth. It gets kind of crazy, and you just got to let the bike go. You got to let it float. You've got to let it do its thing underneath you while you keep your balance point where it needs to be. If you stiffen up, those handlebars are going to pull you out of your balance point, and they're going to throw you over the handlebars and throw the bike down to the ground. If you allow the bike to float underneath you, it allows you to keep up there in your standing poise, and you can ride it out. So just beware that locking up and getting tight, that's not going to work. You gotta stay loose. You gotta keep your body moving. I'm not in the greatest of shapes when I'm riding through that sand. Just a 5 minute ride like that, and it'll take the wind out of you because it is a lot of work. That bike is moving all over. But this was shot, I think, on Father's Day, or actually, I don't think I shot it on Father's Day, but I did release it on Father's Day with front and rear view. There's a dad with his little guy on the quads. So it was fun watching them rip around that day. But anyway, all you dads out there, and have a great. Hope you had a great Father's Day. But the sand gets deep. You can see the deep ruts and stuff, and practice, 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 guys. Big B out. Have a great day.